Hello guys, today I want to make a short video about cookies and session authentication. Just 5 images. Actually, I just write a post on Medium about this topic because I forgot about this topic all the time. So I just want to have a deeper understanding and not forgetting it. So this is why I wrote this post on Medium. If you like it, you could click on the link below. I will link it to this in the comment. Actually, this is a funny image. I generated from Microsoft Designer. Actually, Cookie was born a while ago from the time web was born. I think it has many benefits to the web. So first thing I want to talk about is the basic HTTP request and response. I think most of you are familiar with this topic. So the client is our laptop or maybe the mobile will send a request to the server, and then the server will send a HTTP response back. This HTTP response could contain some text, the header, and then the body. It is some kind of text, and underlying it was the TCP IP infrastructure. You could, if you like about those topics, you could deep dive into it. And then the next thing is how the cookie is created and stored. So the first thing, still the request from client to the server, and then when the server want to store some cookie on the client, they will send back the response with the set cookie header with the cookie key and cookie value in here, and then client will store it. Actually, I think most of the browser had that mechanism, so they always store it, and then the next and all the subsequent requests, they will attach the cookie into the request header, so the server can access to those cookie, they access to the thing that they store before. So how this thing is benefit the web? Actually, cookie yes, has been used for authentication since the early days of the web until today. Yeah, today it's still popular. So how it work? The first thing is the user will send a login request to the server with some kind of credential, and then the server will check the credential in the database, check the match between email and then the password. If it match, then the server will create a session to the database, and then when the server have the session information, they will send back the session ID to the client. And then the next time when the client want to interact with the server, they will send a cookie with the session ID in it, so the server can read, can know who is interacting with it. Was that you interacting with the server, or was it someone else in the internet? And then maybe you have some personal data in it that the server can send back to you. Yeah, that's how the session with how session authentication with cookie. That's a basic explanation. The another thing is how we handle the session expired, because the session doesn't mean to last forever, because when it was compromised by another one, by a hacker, and if they can use the cookie forever, they can use the session forever, then that was a dangerous thing for security for the application, isn't it? So that's why we have to implement the session expired mechanism. And in this implementation, I will introduce the Redis cache in here, actually best for the performance, and then it will delete it has a expired time for the key value pair. So let me explain from the start. We log in, client log in to the server, and then the server checking the credential, creating the session with expired time on the Redis by the key value pair in here. So when the token expired, the client will delete those cookies because the browser already had that mechanism. And then in the server, the Redis will delete those key value pair when we specify the expired time on Redis. So after that, if the client want to interact with the server, they might have to log in again. That's the only way in this implementation. Or we could implement some kind of refresh token mechanism, but I'm not gonna explain that in this post. It was kind of complicated, and if you want to research and reading more about those topics, I have the post in here for you. Oh yeah, and then that's all we want to talk about cookie and session authentication. I hope you enjoy this video. Have a nice day.